So this is gonna be a little quick video. And my first one, I had a piece of hair hanging on my lip, and I couldn't get it. So, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. But I was thinking how, and I know we've probably done this ourselves before, and I know for a fact each and every one of you know someone or have come into contact with someone who does this. People will agree to do something that they know they have no intention of doing, and then they'll, when it's time for that thing to be done, they'll back out at the last minute. If you have agreed to do something that you know you have no intentions on doing, that speaks to your character. Now, sometimes in the heat of the moment, in the spirit of the moment, when we probably at that time we said it, think that we can do it, to only later realize, man, I cannot do that. I forgot I had this lined up. I had that to do. I cannot do it. And instead of telling that person, we will let it go on and on up to the point, to where now we've made it an inconvenience for them to find somebody else to do something. I found myself in a situation, where I agreed to do something to then realize, man, I can't do that now. I thought I was going to be able to do it, but my plate is full. I'm not going to be able to do that. So instead of letting it go to, instead of me procrastinating about telling the person that I wasn't going to be able to do it, I asked if they could call me so I could talk with them, talk to them, to express to them that I wasn't going to be able to do it. But things, it was like almost phone text, so I had to do it by text, which I hated doing. But I did not want her to be left without somebody to fill my spot, so I had to let her know. And we talked about it later. But my point is this: it's not about agreeing to do something and then later you have every intention of doing that thing when you agree to do it. I'm not talking about these people. I'm talking about the people who agree to do things knowing they have no intention of following through with what they agreed to do. I was friends with a group of people, and I knew their MO. I knew how they operated. They would say yes, or they would offer. I wouldn't ask. They would offer their assistance, counting on the fact that I would say no, because I usually did. But this particular time when they offered, I really needed the help. So I said yes. They offered, and I said yes, I really could. And immediately the excuses started pouring forth. Oh, well, we got our cousin birthday next weekend, then we got to do this, that day, and we got to do this. And I'm just sitting there looking at them like, you never meant to honor your offer. You never meant to honor that offer. You offered that to look more pious, to look more generous than you really are. You offer that. My thing is, I'm the type, you can sit up all day and be suggestive about what you need done or how you need it done. If I know that I'm not going to be able to do it, I don't even bite. I don't bite because I know I can't do it. If it's something that I can do, I will do it. And excuse the grammar, this is what I say. If I can, I will. If I can't, I ain't. And that's that on that. We do things a lot of times to be perceived a certain way by people. We do things to be looked at as, oh, that's so sweet of them, or that's so kind of them, knowing that our true motive behind that thing was not pure and genuine. We only offered to look, a certain way, to look good, to say, oh, well, I offered. She said no. Well, I offered. She didn't want my help. And knowing that as soon as the person decides to take you up on your offer, you are not going to come through because you never intended to in the first place. And there's a scripture somewhere that says something about relying on an undependable person. It is worse than a toothache. You know, I'm paraphrasing. If you guys know it, put it in the comments. But if you know you're not going to do it, just say, you know, I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain anything after no. No is no. People don't ask for an explanation when you say yes. When you agree to do something, they don't ask you, you know, well, why you agreeing to do that for me? They just accept your yes. But the moment you say no, now an explanation is needed. No is a complete sentence. Period. No, period. The end. But just honor your offer. If you say you're going to do something for somebody, do it. If you know you have no intentions of doing it, don't offer. You know, you are the captain of your own, your body and your energy and what you choose to do with it. You own that. No, you don't owe anybody anything, but if you offer something to somebody, honor that offer. Don't just do it to look good. Don't just offer to look a certain, you know, to look generous or pious or giving. Because it does, people have discernment. They can tell when you offer something and why you're offering it, why you're doing what you're doing and saying what you're saying, and the motives and agendas behind that. I'd rather you just not offer me something than to offer it to me and have no intentions of honoring your offer. That's just my little spiel. If you're going to offer something, honor that offer.